Stunning photos of McCain's health crisis emerge after what was leaked of his role with Urainium-1 by Frank Lee for mpolitical.com. Something strange might be going on with John McCain. While all that the criminal scandals that could possibly implicate or include him in some direct or indirect way slowly unfold, it seems like he's always going through something regarding his health. Theorists will jump right to the conspiracy of him faking health issues to avoid prosecution, testimonies, or being anywhere near anything that could implicate him or his peers in any form of illegal activity or wrongdoing. Others can simply say it's a matter of timing. He's old and he's just going through a rough patch in his life that involves brain issues, surgery, a bum foot, and who knows what comes next. It is all too ironic that things come up whenever they're most needed, or is it just life unfolding for him conveniently when he needs it to? Is John McCain's health situation being used to have people feel sorrow for the old fellow? True pundit reports. It's uncanny how Senator John McCain's health declines every time the walls are closing in on the scandals he is implicated in. It's almost like a script of a play or a canceled TV pilot. Today, as McCain's name has surfaced in more anti-Trump scandals, he showed up to the Senate in a wheelchair. Well, that is kind of strange now that they point it out. It's almost like his health issues are allowing him to avoid being there. I'm sure the health issues are real. They are, right? But he might be snickering behind the scenes and feeling lucky that it's perfectly timed that something goes awry. He's old, he's falling apart, and he knows it. It's just always seems to happen whenever it's most convenient for him. Not that any of those ailments are to be taken lightly or considered convenient, because they are surely not. But McCain's emergency surgery on his eye was more than convenient, followed by his brain cancer diagnosis. McCain was scheduled to answer congressional inquiries about his role in the tainted Trump dossier and other assorted leaks coming from his office related to Trump before he was whisked from the Hill for an emergency medical reason. For emergency medical reasons. He never did testify. Instead, he kept trashing President Trump and still does. Looks like the Trump trashing McCain got lucky. That's quite interesting, and I didn't notice it before. McCain was supposed to answer questions, and then his health took a toll right at the most convenient moment. Could it be stress-induced? Stress does a lot of strange things to our body. Is he stressed out about something lingering in the back of his mind? Is this his body's reaction to it? Of course, this is all theoretic and not to be confused as fact-based evidence, but it opens your mind to the possibilities. We know anything is possible these days. Now, as the topic of McCain's role in Trump media leaks, the Trump dossier, Urainium-1, McCain's dealings with Comey, and other questionable ties to McCain's private foundation are all growing. McCain is in a wheelchair. What's next? A hammock? We've seen this play out before by Hillary pulling the medical card to get out of tight spots. She ran a Broadway production, however. McCain still has a lot to learn from her. His is perhaps off-Broadway or even worse, high school drama production. D.C. can be a cynical place like that, and so are Americans who have a hunch McCain is not playing it straight when it comes to medical issues. Senator John McCain arrived in a chair at a Senate Armed Services Committee hearing in a wheelchair. When asked about supporting the GOP tax reform plan, McCain replied he hasn't seen it and it changes every hour. the dossier, Uranium 1, Comey, and all sorts of things pointing hypothetical fingers at John McCain, and all he has to show for it is another medical procedure. Is he pulling heartstrings? Is he really unhealthy? Is he building his guest list for a pity party? The article we referenced compares McCain's health woes to that of Hillary Clinton, but suggests he's not quite at her level yet. Of course, who is at her level? She recently suggested that her impeached husband, Bill Clinton, wasn't busy tweeting about issues in the White House. Of course, she forgets that Twitter wasn't out during that time, and it was physically and technically impossible for Bill to tweet on a platform that did not yet exist. Bill Clinton was the 42nd president and served from 1993 to 2001. Twitter came out in early 2006. Bill could not tweet until 2006. Bill could fiddle with an intern, but he could not tweet. What Americans have to wonder is this: is there anything John McCain is hiding? If so, then what is it? What does he know? What secrets lay dormant in his brain that are just waiting to be awoken by the dinosaur in the room? What information could we get out of McCain with a little bit of waterboarding? Oh, gee, McCain pulling his shenanigans, but still manages to get in digs at Trump, right? That's for sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.